Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spring 24 Battle Court Playoffs. Tonight's semifinal game day will feature the Warriors and the Chargers. And up next, fifth division doubles matchup here between Williams and Manny of the Warriors and Barba and Benny for the Chargers.
And how you see them up there on that intro screen is about how their personalities operate on the court.
Absolutely, Stu. Two matchups in the regular season. First of which back in late February, Barba and Benny won in straight sets 6-3, 6-4. The rematch back on the 15th of March, Williams and Manny lost the first set, but they came back and won the next two. So split the season series. Barba and Benny, they won 3 of 4 matches to begin the season, but they've lost 5 of 6 to close it out. Kind of the same story for Williams and Manny, winning 5 of their first 7 matches to begin the year, but losing 2 of their last 3 coming into this one. Second match on this semifinal game day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match of the game day. The Warriors lead 1-0. Here's a serve by Williams. We begin. Benny on the backhand. Ooh, Magic City bounce. What a catch by Manny to stay with it.
Good adjustment.
Benny backing up there at the 12. Puts it inside. Manny with a tip ball. Barba and Benny first up on the board here in our second match.
That's an uncharacteristic miss by Manny. But after that first one, I have to imagine his timing is off just slightly. I mean, he'll get it back quick, but...
Fault over serve. Battle court allows 2 serves. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Manny keeps it on the left side. Low running backhand. Then he runs around it. Turns the rebote on the back end. Manny up at the 9 line. Forehand hard to the inside. Benny goes for the scoop. Just missed.
See, that's one that Barba's been going for the most part all season long and well within his ability to catch. Again, once you get into the playoffs, you don't want to make any mistakes. And clearly, the 2 better players on the court are the backcourters for each team here.
Over serve. Second serve coming up for Williams. Barba takes a serve. Beautiful forehand passing. Manny just does get out to it, turns it to the outside. Barba scoops it. Barba passing from the costado. That opens up. Manny in perfect position, turns the rebote. Benny from the outside. Low and hard from the forehand. Manny scoops it up. Benny back it up, makes the play up at the 9 line. Hard throw. Williams now alone for the rebote. He turns it from the left side. Barba's got it in the air, into the drop shot.
Oh, onto the pad.
Dropped into the pad, and the pad is bad. Williams and Manny, 2 points, they serve.
Again, Barba in seasons past, though he runs hot, the truth of the matter is he also runs a little on the anxious side too. So he knows that drop shot's been working for him all season long. I'm sure he's feeling under pressure to kill it.
Yeah, well, it's like we talked about in the first match. I mean, you just have to make contact with the front wall, and then whatever happens from there happens.
Yeah.
You got to
don't
shade
hit
on the side of too much power,
yes,
especially with the opposing 6 up there in a match like this. Under serve, second serve for Williams.
Yeah, and that sidearm serve of Williams, if you're standing in the box up front, you want to be, that's coming about head level.
Benny handles the second serve, powers it inside. Good catch in the air by Manny. Manny wall to wall. Rebote. Forehand missed by Barba. That is 3 points for the Warriors, Williams and Manny.
Again, Barba just needs to focus on doing what he's been doing all season long, making good catches and throws. Otherwise, you're going to see Benny feel like he's got more responsibility on him and then start covering more of the court. Manny would be able to take advantage of that. Ooh, outside serve.
Outside serve here by Williams. Benny tracks it down. Far to the inside. Here's Benny now from the 8 line. Passing. Ooh, that rebote missed now by Manny. Now Barba and Benny get their second point and the serve.
Manny with 2 uncharacteristic misses.
Yeah.
A drop before, and now Mr. Bote.
Manny from the left side, the backhand. Pulled in by Benny deep in the backcourt. Hard throw, dropping. Manny now from the 11 line. Sidearm play, Benny waits for it. Alexa play the rebote on the back end, drops it just above the pad. Manny attacking, gets up there to the 7th line, powers this one wall to wall. Benny now out there for a rebote of his own. Dropped it at the feet of Manny. He scoops it up. Benny now up at the 9 line. High, hard backhand, takes Manny out of it. Williams alone for the rebote, makes the save back to the middle of the court. Benny on the bounce, the sidearm carom. Manny calls him off.
To the feet.
Manny at the feet of Benny. The scoop is missed. 4 points for the Warriors. Williams and Manny.
We often talk about that. You'll hear us talking about throwing it to the feet of an opponent. And in that case, Manny lined it up perfectly.
Benny from the left side, the backhand. Pulled in by Manny. Back at the 13 line. Benny reaching back behind him. Stops another one. Manny advancing. Hard to the inside. Benny now from the 12 line. Drops this one at the feet of Manny. He gets out there for the rebote. Barba looking for it. Couldn't get there in the air. Benny stops it on the bounce. High, hard throw. Manny ducks. Williams turns the rebote. Barba coming cross court. Lets it pass to the backcourt again. Here's Benny. Sidearm play right on the wall
he was going
and
for that with
scoring.
a right side. My, oh, my.
3 points for the Chargers.
So a little surprised here where Manny's concerned. Taking responsibility for it with the wave there. Benny throws hard inside, but there's nothing particularly difficult about the... Well, that ball did take a bit of a wonky bounce off of the sidewall. Manny
Stayed
tried
a little
to keep
inside,
it on the...
right? Yeah.
He wanted to keep it on the forehand, but...
Powerful serve. Manny takes it in. Backhand. Picked off by Benny deep in the backcourt. Drops this one at the feet. Manny steps up. Passing from the left side. Barba lays up the rebote. Manny again. Backhand from the 9 line. Hard throw again. Just out of reach of Benny. Barba turns another one. Fall down save out of the way. Manny advancing on it.
Boy, Barba got it quick.
Into the Chula. Benny going for it. Not going to make it. That's 5 points here for the Warriors. They have a possible set point.
So even with those misses by Manny in the backcourt, Williams doing his job, getting the ball between the 4 and 7 line on the serve, making the rebotes that are coming to him. Possible set point.
Well, an over serve, second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rebote left side. Williams turns it to the inside. Benny picks it off before it crosses the sidewall. Hard backhand. And he gets back there beyond the 13 line. This one dropping. Benny turns the rebote high off the front wall. Manny has to attack it. Picks it off high.
What a
hard on the forehand. Here's Benny. Manny gets out there. Turns it to the outside. Barba picks it up. Barba low and hard. Manny back it up. He scooped it up. And he keeps it to the inside. Benny now up at the 8. Backhand on the wall. Here's Manny. Benny
Beautiful
takes
catch.
it off the sidewall again. Hard backhand from the 9 line. Passing Williams. Gets out there, lays it up. Benny sidearm Karam. Manny attacks another one. Going for the three-wall play. Benny in position, takes it in the air. Hard throw. And he back it up, stops it at the 11 line. Outside placement. Ooh, that is outside the court. 4 points for El Barba and Benny, still going here in our opening set.
I'll tell you, that was a good read by Barba. Again, we say the advice is if you have any question, catch it. In that case, I think Barba was looking to see if he was going to try to scoop it or not. I mean, bold choice, happened to land out, so right choice.
Take a look at where this one lands. I mean, El Barba's staying with it. He realizes that he's pretty close to the boundary line, and that's well out of play. Rebote forehand. El Barba powers it inside, and it's tipped.
5-5.
Chargers have come back. We are tied up at 5-5. This is set point.
If you could script it, you would script it this way, that it would wind up being 5-5 between this group of players. I wouldn't have expected Manny to miss some of the balls he missed that gave some of the Chargers early on, but second set will definitely be interesting.
Well plays serve. Here's Manny, gets serve before it crosses. Hard backhand. Takes Benny out of it. El Barba tracks it down. Rebote pushed up the middle. Manny looking for it. He makes a nice save. It's a 2-wall. Benny attacking from the outside. Low and hard. Oh, Manny's got a play. He scoops it up. Backhand passing again. Benny now out there for the rebote. Save to the inside. Manny reaching in. Benny stops another one. Back behind him. This one opens up to the middle of the court. Manny now. Karam, El Barba stops it on the outside. El Barba soft touch on the forehand. Manny gets up there. Manny drops it back to the inside. Benny reaching up high, controls it on the forehand, low and hard. Manny lets it pass. The rebote is saved on the back end. El Barba from the left side. The backhand is in the overhead screen. Point and set. Williams and Manny take it 6-5. 2 minutes, we'll come back and play set 2.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Barba's been letting those balls go to Benny. Again, just a little too much. Sent it to the overhead screen, which is out of play.
Yeah, but you could tell on the catch a little bit awkward. Williams wanted to juggle and may have been right based on how high that backhand was sent up in the overhead screen. Either way, 6-5. The Warriors won the first match, and they get the opening set of our second one.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here we are in the break between the first and second set and our second match of the evening. This, the first semifinal for the 2024 spring season.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the Warriors, player of the Warriors, Manny back there, got to feel good about taking that set. Some of the catching mishaps by Manny here in the backcourt. I mean, missed a couple rebotes, missed 2 or 3 catches. So, I mean, you count 3 or 4 mistakes and you're still able to come away with the set. That's a pretty good sign moving forward in this match.
Absolutely.
Again, flipping over the Chargers too. I mean, a couple early mistakes for El Barba.
Good read.
And tracks that one down, realizes it's going to be out. I mean, rebote here to the inside. Manny with a tip ball. That brought it to 5-5. And then you see here, I mean, Benny's right there. Yeah, I mean, that's a sign maybe didn't have control. I mean, he sends that way up in the overhead screen, and just a tough way to end a very well played set between Williams and Manny and El Barba and Benny.
I love seeing Douglas give Manny feedback. I mean that sincerely, I really do. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah.
And Manny receptive to that feedback. Manny currently in his 25th year of professional highlight play. Douglas, of course, kind of like a walk-on, I guess you call it, back in from 2019. But clearly, Douglas, one of the most dominant players here at Magic City since first stepping onto the court. Second set's ready to begin.
We're ready to begin set number 2. Chargers will have the serve. Backhand up the middle. Hard to the inside. Here's Manny on the bounce from the 11 line. Puts it back over the top. Good pick up there by Benny. Robote forehand. Hard to the inside. Dropping low. Here's Manny. Here's Manny. Outside placement. El Barba went for the scoop. Knocked it down. That is a point for Williams and Manny to begin our second set.
Always want to have a nice fluid catch of the ball coming into the set after that, trapping it. Works for some people. Not really well with this ball.
Backhand, passing. Robote, forehand. Williams tracks it down, drops it inside. Here's Benny now at the 8. Wall to wall. Williams staying up there. Manny's out of the way. Williams turns the Robote. Benny backing up now at the 10 line. A sidearm carom. Manny gets it. Manny hard to the inside. Benny, backhand. Dropping hard into the corner. Not a lot on that Robote. Manny makes a save. Benny backing up. Quick bounce catch on the forehand. Hard throw, back into the corner. Cutting to the inside. Manny lays it up. Benny attacking up at the 7 line. Hard throw. Manny stays out there. Robote comes up the middle now. Benny, quick bounce catch again. Forehand to the outside. Stopped by Williams. Williams low and hard. Benny in the middle of the court picks it off. Williams, left side Robote. Benny attacking. Benny, inside placement. Manny comes cross court and has it in the air. What a read. Left side Robote, it's a 2-all opening up. Williams stops another one. Williams high and hard. Benny in perfect position, takes it in the air. Another 2-all. Williams alone again, this time from the left side. The backhand. Not a lot on it. Benny digs it out and drops it in the pad.
I'll tell you, Benny tested Williams back to back to back. Probably the smart play, and Williams answered every time.
2-0. Warriors lead in this second set.
Communication between Barba and Benny's always been solid.
El Barba picks the serve, passes from the costado. Manny looking for it on the Robote and missed it.
What a throw by El Barba.
Point for the Chargers. They're on the board here in our second set.
I don't think I've ever seen him throw it like that.
Not many sixes have that capability. Pick the serve and then costado to pass. And again, when El Barba's on, that's what he can bring you.
Wow, very well done.
Manny on the backhand. Benny out of the way. El Barba tracks down the Robote, puts it inside. Not a lot on it. Manny has to dig it out. Big bounce. Benny waiting for it on the left side at the 9 line. Inside placement right at the feet of Manny. He runs around it and digs it out. Nice Robote save. Benny, that's right on the wall. Dropping low. Manny with a tough save. But that caught the overhead screen. That is out of play. 2 points for El Barba and Benny.
And if the judges don't see it, the players are always willing to help him out. Not always, but often. Benny made the catch and was pointing with his other hand.
It's actually a good call by the back judge there because there's a little bit of space between the rail and the net, and it can go above the rail, but just below the net. But that rail is also out of play, and that's only on the inside. Tough to see, but back judge has a good look at it. 2-2. Wall to wall. Robote tracked down by Williams, puts it inside. Here's Benny now, waiting for it at the 10. Powerful backhand again. Williams out to the middle of the court. Robote save off his footing. Benny missed the scoop. The Warriors retake the lead, 3-2.
Williams has got a fairly intense look. I mean, he's locked in. Good on the Robote. Again, the form is unconventional, but the placement is perfect. Put it right inside to score.
Forehand back over to the top. Here's Manny. Robote left side. Here's Benny on the bounce from the 8 line. Split placement. Stays to the inside. Manny's got it. Puts it back over the top. Benny waiting for the Robote. He makes a save. Manny backing up. The carom. Barba all alone, backing up, scoops it hard to the inside. There's Manny, takes it in the air, right back to Barba. The scoop is missed. Benny saves the Robote on the back end. Williams from the right side, low and hard. Benny in the middle of the court, picks it up on the bounce. Big backhand now, that one launched. Coming up the middle, Williams drops it to the inside to score. 4 points for the Warriors. They lead by 2 here in our second set.
I think Barba was looking for a pad call there. See, if the players become more preoccupied with calling it, they're not playing it.
Look at this one. Off his footing, soft touch.
Yeah, I mean,
right above the pad.
This is really well played by. Just even based on that bounce, to be honest with you, that ball did not touch the pad. No question about it. That bounce was, sometimes we can see it takes something like a little kick in it.
I think Benny would have also been there with Barba too. Barba picks the serve, inside placement. Manny's got it. Manny hard back to the outside. Benny calls him off to wall. Oh, from the outside, that kicked out. That's 5 points for Williams and Manny. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
My, oh my. See, you can get away from you quick.
Barba has it on the Costado. It's a 2-wall. Oh, Williams got assessed on it, just couldn't make the catch. That's 3 points for Barba, and Benny still going.
Just too much for Williams to hold on to.
Underserve.
Well, if all else fails,
we're going to go with a second serve.
Makes sense. Sure. That makes. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah. I mean, just. Yeah.
That's
well, this is what we're talking about. I mean, we haven't had like a really bad hit, and that was almost like a really bad hit. We've come close many times.
And from the left side, passing Barba tracks it down. Robote to the inside. Manny. Oh, the peak out of the big bounce. Benny controls it up at the 8 line. High and hard again. Into the corner. Manny gets out there at the 7 line. Turns it to the inside. Benny now on the bounce. Low and hard right at Manny's feet. He gets out there and digs it out.
The light touch.
Benny gets up there now at the 4 line. The carom. Stopped by Williams. Williams, hard throw. Split them up to score for the win. Point, set, and match. Williams and Manny take it in straight sets, 6-5, 6-3. Second win in a row for the Warriors. All they need is 4 to advance to the championship. Halfway home, courtesy of Williams and Manny. 6-5, 6-3. Coming up next, third division doubles. Zuleika and Bradley will look to get the Chargers on the board against Correa and Nicholas. Just about 3 minutes. Take a look at that game day scoreboard. 2 points for the Warriors through our first 2 matches. Third division doubles up next. Sulek and Bradley take on Correa and Nicholas. But before we get to that, let's hear from Williams and Manny. Second win for the Warriors here on this semifinal.
All right, Williams, Manny, congratulations on winning that match. Second win of the day here for the Warriors. Williams, you were so unbelievably locked in. How do you prepare for such an insane match like today?
Just work on everything we worked on throughout the year. Be a great teammate, step up when I'm needed, and let Manny take the driver wheel, man, and just play my part. That's it.
And then, Williams, I have to ask you, what went through your mind when you caught that last ball of the match? What were you thinking in that moment?
Let's just finish it, man. I was so locked in. I wasn't even thinking, man. I was just out there in the moment, man, just having fun. Thanks, guys.
Manny, dime, ¿cómo piensas que jugaron hoy? Manny, tell me, how do you guys think you played today?
Bueno, empezamos un poquito tensos, pero al final lo recuperamos.
We were a little bit tense at the beginning, but at the end, we won it.
Hoy es Día de las Madres en México.
Today's
Felicidades.
a Mother's Day in Mexico.
Felicidades.
Happy
So,
Mother's
congratulations.
Day!
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens.
Thank you, guys.